and hello. Hi. Yeah. I pull up the pattern. Well, the first page of the pattern. Okay. Eh. Drew is sitting right next to me. Isn't it too late for you to be awake and aware? Let's see. Do first a little bit here. Final Frontier on the 4th. Ooh. Yeah, I am not up to date in his Discord. Not with all of the deep sea dives, because holy fuck. They are about to get even more interesting. I'm gonna need a stitch. I just started, so this is the top of a head. That's all we got. And I do not have any to show because this is an item I most often make and give away to people. So far I have kept none. Most I have given away and some I have sold. Okay, I need a marker. Buy a stitch marker, I mean bobby pin. So what are you up to? Apart from hopefully becoming horizontal soon. Go. I think I might need a calculator too. Go. Round. Trying to darn a jersey to do time for style. Well, this one I should tell you about visible mending being a big thing. Where you mend in a thread that is opposite, and you also make patterns and shit. Ah, that's when you should have done it in white and made a spider web going out from your armpit. Let's see now. I need one each one. Need to be less holy. Well, this will be tiny as fuck. I think this is snoot. This is tiny as. Why do I do this to myself? Oh yeah. the end result is too cute. Like, this will be small, but I am still hesitant to say that I will be finishing it during the stream time. Because it is so small, it is also harder. Well, and yeah, I think this is the snoot. Okay. You do this to yourself because you want small zeros? Yeah. And I'm not sure if that sound was mother or cat. Well, I'm gonna mute and ask. Ah, okay, it was both mother and the cat. No, he was petting the kitty, and then she went to remove a blanket behind him, and the cat didn't like it, so he turned around and put some awesome teeth into her arm. Okay, it's correct. Eh. Yeah, but he's been doing it more and more now when he's gotten older. He attacked her a few days ago too. Oh, he's old. He's like soon 13. So yeah, Kitty be old. And he is still behaving mostly like a kitten. Hmm, go. Okay, we need 2 more rounds of justice before we can finally start to increase and get somewhere. Not this tiny bit, I can barely even hold. But yeah, Kitty be old. And he has never attacked either of us until a year ago. That's about when it started. And considering the fact that we was recently at the vet, and they said he was healthy and such, no pains. Yeah, we were wondering that too, so we took him in the vet for a senior health checkup. They checked the stomach, teeth, and joints. Of course, also including spine. And he didn't react to any of it. He basically just sat there like, the fuck you doing, human? Origin tolerance system? Yeah. Would be kinda big, actually. It may look small, but it might actually be bigger than I thought because this is the snoot. Means the head will be about that size. Somewhat that. Which means the body will be about that. Yeah, we have 1 round left of this. This is the snoot, and then we will start to increase here for the head. I do not think I will be putting safety eyes. Mostly because I only have 2 pairs of this size. Unless I can go with smaller ones. I do know where those are. Because they are in the drawer right next to me. Oh yeah, I was doing my French lesson on Duolingo earlier. Which might not have been the best lesson to do while not awake, because holy shit, my pronunciation. I kept missing words I should not be missing. As in pronouncing them correctly. It was quite funny. I really hope the next lesson goes better tomorrow. Yeah, I'm having fun with it. More fun than I thought. I think today was day 43. Okay, there we go. Finally done with that. Now we can start to do some increases. But first, coffee. The mug I should have washed, but never did. And sneeze. Are you gonna? Yep, it was gonna. My allergy tablet haven't kicked in yet. Lord. Though I only took it 20 minutes ago. Okay. Now we are increasing. Woo! We can finally get out of this hell. It's a pattern from a book, but I have no idea what book, because I got it from a friend. It basically just says seahorse, and it's 2 pages screenshotted from some book. And they don't know either, because they got it from someone else. So the origin of this pattern is a mystery. It's really, really cute. Okay, there. One more left. This one. And apparently more sneezing. I have one more sneeze. I can. Let's see if I can even complete the round. No. I'm just so happy my microphone has a mute button on top of it. Yeah. Gonna be so sad when this microphone is broken. I have had it now for a few years, so I am expecting it to break. Either this year or the next. Okay, we have the first increase, so now it's looking like a dick. So it's looking like a very tiny dick. There we go, round 7. You don't need to do any grocery shopping before weekend. Because I might need to do that tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'm getting a package today. I got my book that I ordered. I got that yesterday evening. I was hoping I would get the buttons and beads too that I ordered, but no, they are arriving separately tonight. Just a pack of normal snap. Like these ones, but smaller. These are 13mm. The ones I ordered are 10mm. I got on Amazon. I found a set of 50 black and 50 silver for $7. And here in stores, we pay like 5 for a set of 10. So yeah, I skydived on those buttons. And I also found a set of really cool beads. 8mm beads. They are like eggshell white, but on them they have colored like smoke effect on them. And each bead is a different color, and there is a certain amount per color. But in total it is 500 beads. It also came with some other small pieces, like some elastic red and such. But I only bought that set for the beads. That was only like $8, I think. Unless that was 7 something. But yeah, that was also extremely cheap. Because beads over here is stupid expensive as fuck. Like the only beads I can buy somewhat cheap here is actually Toho Treasure. Funnily enough, you would think one of the most known bead brands in the world would not be one of the cheapest ones. Wrong. Not over here. Let's see, what do we got now? Increase in 3. Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna have to see when I have done the head. If the safety eyes I have in the drawer works. Because it is not the size I would normally use for this head. But if it works, well, I'll take it. Hiccups. Hate you. I hate my nose even more. Ugh. I just hate allergies. And I also hate butts in my chat. Nom nom. Tasty. Now I also lost where I was. Let's see. Increase here. Got it. I had to spend like 1 extra second to think because this pattern do the increase first and then the single case. Normally, it's the other way around so that you end on the increase or decrease. I haven't done this pattern so long. Like, really so long. No, yeah, I'm also close to the next Twitch payout. I checked that 2 days ago. I haven't checked recently, but about 2 days ago I checked. So that's gonna be exciting. Another 50-ish dollars. The fun money fund that I used to buy yarn. That's what I use my Twitch payout for. Mostly yarn for the stream. Though I do have some plans for buying some games I want. I'll address that too. Okay, now we just go around. Like I said, small seahorse. I wonder if this will actually fit in the lantern. I bought one of those mini, well, not really mini, but very small metal lanterns you have for candles. You wanna look old-fashioned? And I'm gonna make a bunch of miniature and landscapes and put in, and they will all be removable, of course. And I already have the first one planned, but I have a few others I want to make. I'm wondering if I can make a seahorse. Been listening? He has got bed sorted. Woo. Well, you know me. I'm still gonna keep talking even if you ain't here. It's what I do. I even do it off stream, by the way. True story. Mother sometimes asks me who I'm talking to. Because I do it automatically because I'm so used to streaming. Yeah, I have your little friend here. Right next to me. There's a 3 short pets. Aw, I was petting him and now you want to squish him? Aw. That's so mean. I was petting him and now you want me to squish him. I was giving you pets for free. You have too many points, right? Is that it? Or maybe you just want him killing my yarn. There we go. Brew acquired. Eh, there we go. He's getting squished because I'm using him as an armrest. So he's getting super squished down there. Yeah, I'm the same in a friend's stream because he's got a Zerg swarm. So when you press it, it pops up a bunch of Zerglings here at the bottom of his screen. I use that a lot. Let's see. And now it's increase on 4. It says double crochet in the pattern, but they mean single crochet. Because it's, I think it's the UK term. I'm not sure. I can't keep track of which is UK terms and which is US terms. I just know that if the pattern says DC all over, they really mean single crochet. That's what I keep track of. And I think after this round we can actually shove that tail end down in. Have it stay in. So increase on 4, was it? 4? Yes. And yeah, I put the York squish kinda high because it gets super warm. Let's see. 3 and which battery needs switching out? Oh. That doesn't sound good. I hate when that happens. Of course, at the moment I don't even have a working torch. Let's see. This one and 2 more. Got it. And I got stuck somewhere. With the yarn somewhere. You? Oh, it wasn't you, I think. Yeah, it was. Okay, got it. And switch. One biggest battery to charge tomorrow. Yay! I actually got a small solar charged light yesterday. It looks like a beehive. And it's in glass. The bottom is where the solar panel is. And it was on sale, so I got it for $4 US instead of a normal price, which was 8. I'm thinking of crocheting a tiny bee and put on top. Red. Ooh. Going all Sith Lord, are you? I approve. Batteries are also red. Wow. You better have a red strap for that. Otherwise I'm gonna be disappointed. Most torches over here now come with a wrist strap. Black? Oh no, you need to change that. Okay. We're finally getting a head shape. So one round left, and then they want us to put in eyeballs. We shall see. Once I got is a good fit on. Which one is in? One to charge. Yeah. Right at nighttime. If I got one like that, I would of course go with green. Then I could be really silly, walk around the apartment pretending I'm using infrared goggles. I have seen them on Amazon because you know it's Amazon. They have everything. Yeah, they also got. I've seen blue, yellow, white, red, green, orange, and pink. So the lights are also those colors. Yeah, but it's like handheld small torches. Okay, so apparently now it wants eyeballs. We'll stuffing soon. You say that, but I do actually know someone that every Christmas put up a 9 feet tall pink sparkly Christmas tree. And all the decorations and tinsel are also pink. And the lights. Let's see. That is not. Oh, I saw. Ah, here they are. Let's see if this size actually works. 18? Wow. Okay, these eyeballs might actually work. Okay, now I have the stuff in covering ready to go. Oh wow, it actually claims to be 18 here too. But it still feels cold. Okay, so this is not the size eyeballs we would normally have for the seahorse. These are one size smaller. I think these are 5 or 6 millimeter. Let me check actually. What are you? Yeah, these are 5. Looks to be 5. maybe 6 at a stretch. I normally use 8 for the seahorse because I want them to have big eyes. But this might work. Let's see what between rounds 9 and 10. This was 11. I'll go. That's 10. 9, so like right here. Let me get rid of that one. How about there is where they want the eyeballs. Why are you suddenly so hard to get in? Hole ain't that. Yeah. Oh. I suppose it could work. Now was it 7 stitches apart? Will I actually end up on the other side then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, okay. That did actually. Let's see here. You need to go in right there. Yeah. This head will not need much stuffing. Because of the eye posts being so big. Really, eyeball? Get in there. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna look silly. Really, really silly. Kinda looking like a dodo. Huh. That is giving me ideas. It's kinda giving dodo bird. Huh. Okay. We need to do some cutting on the backings. Really, really. Go. Okay. Put these on. Okay, but how the fuck am I supposed to create that? Fine. Let's not press them all the way in to start with. Okay. I'm gonna press those in all the way after next round. I'm gonna need some room to crochet in that round. Let's see, 12 out of 14. Okay. So, really? Now we're suddenly decreasing? No. I'm gonna add a round of single crochets. I suppose that is what I did on the other ones. Because decreasing now is at this small size. I'm gonna add one round and then do the decrease. That should also give me some more room to actually hold the thing. But yeah, it's gonna look weird until we actually have the details on. But like I said, it's so many small parts. I am not sure if I will be able to finish this stream. Small things like this is a lot harder than my usual size. I was kind of tempted to do more fire frogs on stream, but I also really wanted to do before I forget, even though it's written down in three places. Three places that I can actually see from here. Okay, so now I can put the backings on the way. Yeah, like I said, this head does not have much space in it at all. It's gonna be hell to get the stuffing in. But it does need a tiny bit of stuffing in. Let's see, I need... let's grab one of mine. I don't want... Yes. I'm gonna be using this. The poking stick. Stop falling off. Right, now everything is falling. You stay. Okay. There we go. Now I'm gonna half this again. Because I need to get past the eye posts. I will not be doing that with my finger. In fact, I can barely do it with the crochet hook. And it is slowly going in there though. I want to fill out the empty space over there, thank you. There we go. Wanted to fill out the empty space over here in this area by the snoot. It won't need much stuffing at all. So I think I'm gonna leave it there. It's not gonna be exactly a play piece, so it doesn't need to be firmly stuffed, it just needs to be there to hold the shape. Okay. Now let's do that decrease round. Woo! The only thing I don't like about this pattern is that it starts with the increases and decreases and then the single crochet. Three and 4. We need to add some stuffing over on this side. I kind of want to see how this will go if I make it in my slightly thicker plush yarn. I do have a charcoal grey. That would be cool because there are actually black and charcoal grey seahorses. There are also black and white zebra striped ones, and pink and red and yellow. And I think I have even seen purple ones. I suppose I could use charcoal. Happy seahorsing, you're going to bed? Aww. I thought you had already left, by the way. But yeah, we have a head, almost. We have 2 rounds left on the head. Because you're making the head pin later. We have head. At least. But yeah, you go, have a good horizontal time. Yay! Bye. He is within gripping distance. Okay, after this round, I'm gonna need stuff. Yes, these are both decreases. Three. This small seahorse I do means. Yeah, come on. Okay. Definitely need to stuff now because pretty much will not be able to after the next round. Yeah, round 14 is just straight up all decrease. And it's not a good idea to be wearing a black jacket when your bobby pin is so stupidly dark. Okay, let's start with this piece. I can actually get my finger in here for the moment. I'm gonna need more. I think this might be enough. Hmm. I shove some of that up there. Okay. I think that works. Okay. Can I in fact shove a bit more? Yeah, this works. That is gonna be a pain to crochet with that, but it is exactly the amount of stuffing it. I suppose it's just one of those deal with that moments. See here. Straight up increase around. I mean decrease around. Why did I say increase? Is it because I really hate decreasing the small? Must be it. Or maybe I need more coffee. That is also possible. I got stuck somewhere. Oh. Oh yeah, this is small. This is the kind of size I normally do not work. Like this is pretty much the finished head. One and two. I'm gonna remove that. We only have two left. And then the last one. Okay, come on. No, you can do it. Go. Now I'm just gonna end on a slip stitch. Darn in the end. Okay, so I do not need a long tail for this one. Got it. Perfect. But I am just gonna let the end be like that. Okay. So we have a head. That still needs the thingy on the top. Now we are starting body. Apparently. Need to move the pattern a tiny bit. You can actually see that. Body. Okay. Wow, that is starting tiny. Wow. Wow. I might grab more coffee because damn. Okay, let's do this. Starting small again. Do this magic ring 4. I think we're starting at the tail end actually. Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. And 4. Hmm. Eh. And that's this. Go. Okay. I want something more to hold, so I'm gonna do at least one more round. Oh, tiny. Uh, my fingers will probably regret this, but it's gonna be so cute when it's done. I think this will be the 14th of these I've made or something. Uh, I really want more to hold. So yeah, I'm thinking this might actually be the tail end use. Okay, no, not that. There we go. Eh. Yeah, I'm seeing about as much as you guys are seeing. Because of the size. It would have been worse if I had gone with that color I originally was going to. That would have been worse. I would have had to change my jacket then, because this ain't exactly a light color. But yeah, I was thinking of doing it in that. But I smartened up and went with this sort of, I Not sure what you would call it. Old vanilla? Or something? Old vanilla, vanilla cream? Because it's not eggshell and it's not white. Okay. I'm gonna do one more round. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is stuff for the tail end. Because after this one, which is round 4, round 5 to 13 is just going around. Dear Lord. Why do I do this to myself? I can already tell I'm not gonna get this done on stream. Like, there is no way. Yeah, and now just going around. And round. You know what? What if I do it without counting the rounds? Because it is so many anyway. And I am working in 6 stitches. That's it. That little piece. I need to go round and round from 5 to 13 in 6 stitches. Yeah, I am not gonna count that the other way. But I am gonna need coffee for that. Because I am also almost out. So, yeah. I'll be right back. Because coffee matters. Ah, there we go. More coffee acquired. Okay. Yeah, no worries, going round and round. This is gonna be the most boring part. It would be better if I didn't have that tail end. Ha, ha. Sticking up out of the tail end. But that will fix itself since I'm crocheting around it. So I'm gonna use this as kind of stuffing. Alright, there should be dive tonight. Hopefully. I'm gonna miss all of the dive streams when they are stopping. Of course, that won't be until September, I think. But still. But still. I think they do expeditions almost every year, but the thing is that they don't stream them every year. I'm always super excited when they do stream the dives. And I'm having coffee headache. I did not have much coffee yesterday, surprisingly. Because I was too busy playing games. I wonder if I have a picture in my Discord of me. Or my Instagram. I can't remember if I've taken pictures of any. There might be of one. Let's see, a few more stitches and then I'm gonna count. Okay, let's see. Got yarns, I have some to work with. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Oh, 9. Okay. Where did... Ah, there. That should be 10 and then 3 more. And then that will finally be the tail done. And that was my cell phone. Huh. Let's see. I needed 3 more, right? So I must be at 10. Okay, got it. Mayo. This next one will be 11. Go. Then let's see. Cell phone, what do you have for me? Oh, it's my mystery bags from Hobby. Okay. Can I identify directly from phone? Okay, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna do this quick. Otherwise I will fucking forget. Come on. On this unit. What? Thank you. Okay, that's my code. Okay. Here we go. Now that that's ready, so I only need to bring my phone and not my entire wallet too. Perfect. Because it's so close to my apartment, there's no use for me to lock the door. Since mother and cat is at home. And it's only a 10-minute walk. That will be for after stream. I was hoping the yarn would arrive yesterday, so I could unbox it on stream. But no, I was not that lucky. Or I might record it. I could record it via OBS. I could do that. Then I could post it on YouTube. And there is no risk of me being turned into one of those unboxing tubers because I do not have the money for that. The 2 Hobby mystery boxes I got was enough of a splurge. Okay, so we need one more. One more round. And then we are done with the tail. As yarn. Yeah, the tail is kinda long. Okay. This will be round 13, which is the last tail round before you start to increase for the body. Go. I want you on that end. Not sure if I will record it though, because mother likes to open them. There's no way I can afford her doing it. Go. Now I'm gonna cut the rest of that. Since most of it is now inside the tail anyway. The tail is inside the tail. Got it. Okay. 14. Finally starting on the goddamn body. Ah, okay. And yeah, it will continue to be tiny for a while longer. Which is why I want to try making this one in plush yarn. Maybe we can do that next stream. Next Wednesday for the next crochet stream. That would be fun. Let's see. I am also gonna have to plan some makeup. Trying to make up for all of the Sunday streams I've been missing due to the dives. I'll probably miss a few more Sundays before the dives are over, because there's no way I'm gonna be watching a dive stream that doesn't end until 4 or 5 in the morning and then get up at 9:20 to stream at 10. I suppose I could do something like take an entire week and stream every day. Could do that. That wouldn't be too hard to work around. Oh well, at least now I know the yarn has finally arrived. Come on. I know of a few yarns I'm hoping I'm getting. Because Hobby has quite a few yarns they are gonna stop selling. And I want quite a few of them, but they are also fairly expensive, so that's why I got 2 mystery acrylic bags, because I am hoping that they will put at least some of that yarn in the bags. Because I did a bit of a test and added a whole bunch of stuff I wanted to my cart just to see how much it would be if I got only the exact colors I wanted from the yarns that they are gonna stop selling. And even with the sale, that was still a lot. And out of the 7 mystery bags I have so far bought, not counting these 2, I have always gotten yarn that I would not have chosen myself specifically, but I have also never been disappointed in it. I have always found a use for the yarn I've gotten. So I'm gonna hope I get some of them in one of the bags at least. And if not, then, well, I will still have yarn I will use for something. Because there is no way I will get yarn I cannot use in any single way. That's one of the perks of doing amigurumi over wearables. Even if you only get like a small ball of 50 gram, you can still make an entire object or 2 in that. Or maybe more. I have some of these similar ones in different colors that I have made like 5 projects from, and I still have yarn left. We are slowly getting body done. But it is so slow. You can barely tell I have increased at all. kind of tempted to do some sneaky increases, but then I don't know the rest of the pattern really. But I am very, very tempted. Just the shape of this will turn out perfect. But yeah, this is tail and slow starting body. What you can do is that you put some wire in this. You can actually like curl it up. I would have done that if I had any wire. The only wire I have is too thin. Maybe I should get some wire. But the thing is, if I did, I would forget why I bought it. Unless I wrote a sticky note and put on it. That might actually work. Because I can get the wire fairly cheap from the hardware store at the mall. I think it was a spool of 15 or 20 meter I can get for around $4. Depending on how thick the wire is, of course, and what material, but around there. Okay. Discord has been blipping me somehow. Finally increasing. Woo! $22. Let's see. Exactly the same as the other one, okay. Okay, now we are defo going on the body. And I lost where I was completely, so I'm gonna have to do a safety count after the stitch. Let's see, I'm supposed to be having 12 apparently. Yeah, that cannot be right. 18. I was looking at the wrong round, okay. And 16. What? What? I have 16. What if I add some sneaky increases here then? 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, 13, 15, 16, 15, and then here 17, 18, I think. Safety count. 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay. Okay, so with those, and then here I need an increase too, and then in there increase, and then we have 8. I'm not quite sure how I somehow missed so many stitches. Normally I'm only off by 1. This time I was off by 2. I'm not used to that. Okay, 23 to 26, just go around, okay. I really wish I knew where this pattern was from. Maybe I can ask in one of the discords I'm in. They might know. I kind of would like to do a extended stream to get this done. But also I really want to grab the yarn. You know what? What I might do is yeah, I can maybe work in a stream tomorrow. Tomorrow same time as today. Work on this. Because at the moment we have 1 hour and 15 minutes left. Not sure. So what I might do, depending on how far I get on it. Of course. Yeah, if I do make a seahorse in plush, where's my eyeballs? Is it the box that is underneath that ball of yarn? Yes, it is. Okay, that's my sparkly eyeballs. Got it. Because if I do make the charcoal black, I will want the red glittery eyeballs. Because there is no better combination than black body with red glittery eyeballs. My nose is so. What is the pollen report anyway? Let me check that. Whew. Because my nose be wow. Really? Really? Yeah, somehow I do not believe that at all. Birch. Medium. As in yellow warning. Yeah, no. This is just horrible. I don't believe that at all. And it was only birch. The rest were at green. And I know it is not the yarn. This is normal cotton. I worked with this exact same ball of yarn yesterday and the day before and had no reaction. So I know it is not the yarn that is making my nose itch. Yeah, I do not believe that birch is only on medium pollen warning. When I have in fact taken allergy tablet and my nose is still like this. And because it is getting warmer, I really need to sort out my PG tuber model. So I don't have to show my sweaty face on camera when summer really hits. Because that's gonna be horrible if it's anything at all like. I had so many regrets not having PNG tubal model done. Okay, apparently we're gonna need some stuff in. So I'm not sure why I would need stuffing at this point already. Because you're not gonna stuff anywhere near the tail. That's just weird. Did I mention it's been a long time since I made this pattern? Which might be why I'm having so much complaints, because I have forgotten. But yeah, because you're not gonna stuff anywhere in this end at all. Not sure why the pattern is suddenly mentioning stuffing. And to stuff as you go. This point. You have like no space to stuff at the moment. Gonna be at least another 3 rounds, I think. Okay, let's see. No, it's the other way. No. Okay, now it's only decreasing. What? Okay. Okay. Is the body really this small? I don't remember it being this small. Have I really done this correctly though? Nope. I did not. It was 4. It was 4, not 3. Where did I get the 3 from? I have no idea. It was decrease on 4, not decrease on 3. Got it. Hmm. Okay, I do need to start this stuff in now. Okay. I don't remember the body being this small. Hey, get in. Yay. Maybe what my nose really needs is some tiger balm. It usually helps. At least for me. It also really clears my sinuses. Okay, I think I'm gonna stuff it a tiny bit at least. This point, it looks like an elephant. Okay. Or something. It will eventually look like a seahorse, I promise. Just gonna use this tiny bit on my desk. Let's see. Maybe I should stuff this entire cavity. No, I did not even do. Fold that in half. Go. That is enough for the moment. Okay, 29. What do we got? Decrease. Yeah, come on. The yarn almost fell off my desk. we have about an hour left. See how much I can get done. I might do a very short stream tomorrow to finish this if I don't get done at the moment. Okay, now I need the other picture. Okay. Folder is there. Pattern is two yours. And to arrange like the pattern and OBS. There we go. Okay, gonna need some more stuffing here. Because we apparently only have one round left here. Might get this. I am starting to have some resemblance of hope that we might get this done on stream. Might be done with some slight bit of overtime, but I am starting to get hope that it will be done on stream. Okay. I'm gonna end with a slip stitch, usual, even though the pen doesn't say so. But easier to do that way. And then leave a long tail so I can stitch the head on. But yeah, we have a body. Looks very weird. But we have body and head. Now we need some fins and crest. Make the crest first. Remember that the crest is not done the way I would have done it. I remember that much. Oh yeah, this is definitely not the way I would have done it. The way I would have done would be to do it straight on the head instead of as a separate piece to stitch on. And yeah, it's so many rows, I'm not gonna bother counting them. I know pretty much what it needs to look like anyway, and how long it needs to be. The pattern says 2 to 14. What do I have here? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will be 7. We need 7 more now. Come on, I can see the stitch. It's right fucking there. Yeah, this will be the piece that's on the head. You can't really see it because the light and camera. But yeah, it's sort of wavy. Okay, it was 9. Or no, 10, I think. I don't know. Must be 10 now. And that's 11. It's 12. Thirteen, and the last one, 14. But yeah, I for sure would have preferred a way to do it straight on the head. Let's see, I need about that much. Resume. yeah, this will go on the head. Now we need the fins. Let's see. Okay, in one turn. Okay, now it's the same as the crest, just slightly bigger. The same yet different. Let's see. Uh, let's see. 6. Okay, yeah, it was to 8. So 2 more rounds. Okay, one last one left, and we just need to repeat this again. Okay. Okay, I can see and remember how I did this. Come on. I really wish I had a pointy crochet hook. Let's see, I haven't even counted this. Come on. Yeah. Guess I need like one more. I am, however, gonna count after this. Oh, I need one more. Got it. Let's see, how do I do this? Okay. I did just leave it like that. Got it. Okay. We have finally all of the pieces. By the way. Okay, let me do that instead. Let's see. Let's start with putting the head on. Do that. I think I'm gonna need the. Hmm. Hmm. Do it with that. I don't want to use the super thin one. Okay, so this one I could just get rid of. I do not need that tail end at all. Okay, that. Okay. Really shouldn't use my small scissors, but whatever. Okay. You really just goes right on like that. Think. Let me find out which way seahorse tail curl. Okay, it is in fact forward. Got it. Okay. So will be like that and that. Right there. Very, very small. Not the smallest thing I have ever made. I have made smaller. But it is for sure the smallest thing I've made in a while. get in there and out the other way. Right there. Thank you. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm intentionally dragging this one down. Uh, Fine, I'll do the knot over here then. Oh, why I left this tail so long. Yes, I could use it to stitch up the tail curl. Okay, it's finally looking sort of like a seahorse. Let's tackle the head crest if I can find it. There. Start right between the eyeballs. So right there. Ah. Oh my god. Hi. Come. Well, hi. How's you doing? Yeah, he will be really cute. How's you doing? Thank you for the raid. are you doing? I have body parts on my keyboard, so I cannot access it for a shoutout. Like all all body parts. Uh, I have fins, yellowfish. I have some random fly wings and stuff all over my keyboard. And yeah, it will be good when it's done. It's just tedious. Ugh. I miss the shrooms. Oh no. Oh no. The shrooms. Let's stitch this on wonky. No, I have not. You. Yeah, I am not sure if I can complete this within stream time because I technically end in half an hour. And I still need to get this on and the fins on. Ugh. It do be a lot. I wonder if I can actually clear my keyboard for a shout out without pressing button. I have no fancy introduction. What you see is what you get. Rated mature for a reason, that reason being me and my wearing. I mean, hi. There is a reason why I hang out in Lady B stream. Plus, I don't trust people that don't swear. They are usually the people that hide things. I need to put it there, so go in there. Yeah. Okay, we're slowly getting somewhere. Not sure what you mean. You fucking well know what I mean. There it goes again. You know what I mean. Yeah. See, if I put there, okay. Morning, afternoon, I have less than half an hour before I end stream. This afternoon. But yeah, great. I got my hobby mystery bags, by the way. So I am gonna pick them up after stream from the gas station, 10-minute walk away. But yeah, I'm doing great. I got my my book yesterday. Get in the hole. Hole ain't that tight. Yeah, I have no idea where the original pattern's from, because it is just pictures on my PC that I got from a friend, and he got it from someone else. And they are clearly pictures from a book, but I have no idea what the book is. So yeah, I sadly cannot give anyone the pattern. And you're not supposed to bring this far down, but I really like that look. Gonna tie these ends, hide these ends, and then drink some goddamn coffee. No wait, let's do the coffee now. I really need the coffee. And this is the most accurate mug ever. Just, yeah, I have no words. I got it from a friend in the UK about 11 years ago, something. Maybe more. No, wait, it might actually be 14 years ago. I got this mug from him. Yeah, I'm a bit behind on coffee. This is on my second mug. And I have been up 4 hours. One more knot. I always do 3 knots. Okay, I have a feeling I'm gonna need to put the needle in first before I thread it, that end. Go. Seahorse abuse. He's got the needle in his body. I really miss having a good camera. The focus on this one sadly don't get any better. Ah. Here we go. One end. This one, however, we can actually thread first. Then we have the fins, and then he is finally done. After a way longer time than he should take for something this tiny. This little thing has now taken me almost 3 hours. Though I suppose, to be fair, I am using a 2.5mm Krishuk, which is the smallest I use ever. Okay, there we go. Now he needs fins. They are right here. They look like panels, but we will fix that. Because the way you do it is that you take this end that you saved and you bring it through the stitches however way you want it, as long as you have space to actually pull on the thread. So it looks like a panel, but now go. It will look like thin when it's actually on. I'm gonna actually do one more stitch here, really gather it up. Go. so if you ignore that end, so nice. It can also be like a seashell or a fan, depending on how long you make it. Let's see. I want it to go there, I believe. Yes? Oh, yes. Do that. Eh. The color I originally wanted to use, a very nice, like, silvery shade of the same yarn, is already in use on another project, so okay. I did not think that through correctly. It's on my desk, right next to me even. I'm currently using that other color to make a yellowfish. Also designing the pattern myself to make a no-so yellowfish. Because I am not gonna mess about with tentacles. They are gonna be on the yellowfish from the start. Now let's go to the back so I can make the knot. And then take care of that floppy end. And I'm gonna see if I can clear my desk to reach the keyboard. Or a shout out before I forget again. I tend to forget that. Ugh. Maybe I should do an extra stream tomorrow anyway, since I will be continue to miss the Sundays due to the deep sea dives. But it will be same time as today, so for your time zone, I'm supposed to be ending in 20-ish minutes. So take that time and go back 3 hours. Okay. Now let's get rid of that end. Then do the other fin. So by some miracle, I did end up finishing this during the stream. I actually did not expect that. Because it was looking way dicey at the time. Earlier. Okay. I also should not be using these at the yarn, but whatever. Okay, we have one side of him done at least. Like I said, sadly I have no idea which book it is from, so I can't give anyone the pattern. When I got the pattern from a friend, I did not know it was from a book. She just said, you want a seahorse pattern? I was like, sure. Yeah, it's adorable and I really want more people to be able to make it. I'm thinking I might do one in plush yarn for the stream next week. Unless I do it tomorrow if I do a sneaky deaky extra stream. But that is a big fucking if. Depends on how tired I am after the dive stream tonight. Gather it up the way I want you to. Gathering it up very weirdly. On one end. Fine. Be that way. Okay. Am I gonna have to go in there instead? Looks like. Ah, oh lord. Yeah. Oh yeah, if any of you new-ish, I think I know everyone. People want to see my other work. The work that's up there, you can see a lot more on my Instagram. Yeah, I can reach some letters at least. I had to move some body parts, but I could reach some letters. Okay. Why is that looking smaller? Okay, technically it's not smaller. But it looks smaller. Why does this one look smaller? That's annoying. I have made them exactly the same. But this looks smaller? Hmm. For shame is Chris. Excuse you, Red. Did not give you a poor mission. Do that. Okay. So you need to go that way. Got it. Yeah. Okay, not quite where I wanted the needle, but fine. Like. Done with this. This stitch. Much, I think. Yeah. Really don't need many stitches to attach them, so whatever. And it's not gonna be a play piece anyway. I think I'm gonna put it in the lantern for one of the mini escapes I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna put fishing line in his head, basically. Yeah. And amazingly enough, we are ending with some spare time, it seems. Wow. 10 out of 10, did not expect at all in any single way. To have any time. I was actually counting on overtime. But yeah, I am actually finished with this. A full, what is it, 12 minutes before I'm ending? Wow. Wow. But yeah, we have him. At least in one color. He is adorable. There will be a lot better pictures in 17 discords, I believe I post my stuff. Something like that. 17. 16 or 17. I don't know. The light is very Not, not very friendly because the sunlight is shining right in. See if I can. No, there we go. That sort of helped. Yay. Sort of. Not much. But yeah, I have the window right there. And it's a big ass window. It's like 2.5 meters wide. And almost 3 meters tall. And my blinds are down. Yeah, we have our little seahorse. Ew. I'm so happy he's done. My fingers kinda hate me, and my hands. Yeah, like I said, the sunlight is straight in. But yeah, there will be better pictures of him in Discords. I don't want to put on the fishing line yet, because I'm not sure what I'm gonna use to hang him inside the lantern. I really need to find out what book the pattern came from. So yeah, this is what I usually make to just give away to people. Even though it takes so long. Because everyone loves them. Like, this is the 13th or something I'm making. And I've given away all the others. And not a single person has been disappointed. So it was really funny to give a bright pink one to really macho bodybuilder. He loved it though. Yeah, that was a fun random memory. Look back before I lose it. It looks bright on camera, but it's not. It's really dark. They are like dark mahogany and not the dark chocolates they appear on camera. They are like really dark mahogany. Okay, there's that. This one is to go back in here before I lose it. Yeah, I'm actually ending, but I did get him done within the stream time, and I'm still shocked about that. And I was using a 2.5mm hook for him. I am gonna make him in more colors because I really want to make one in this plum purple. It's somewhere between plum and royal purple in real life. And I kind of want to make one of these in that. But that's for future me. I also might be fun and make one in this. Because this also uses a 2.5mm. I might do that. Oh yeah, now I can sneakily show off two of my new chokers that I am working on. How do you guys feel about fire? because I'm working on two crochet chokers. And fire. Very, very fire. Let's see. There we go, that's the correct colors even. And yes, they are choker necklaces. I just need to weave in the ends and put straps on them. Fun yarn. It's fucking horrible. It looks thin, but I used a 10mm hook to work with this. This is fucking horrible to work with, but it looks so good. And I have not been able to find it. I bought it on auction house many years ago, and I have not been able to find it. It's from Spain somewhere. Some art yarn from Spain. But yeah, it's fucking horrible to work with. I had to use this to work with this yarn. Like, if this had been normal yarn, I would have used like a 3.5mm. But no, I had to use a 10 to work with this. And if you want to go even smaller, I'm working on a designing a no-sew jellyfish. With a 2mm. This is the yarn I wanted to use for the seahorse. It's the same yarn. It's just more silver cream, I would call it. But yeah, he is small. But he will be completely no-sew. Because I could not find a pattern for that online that I liked, so I'm just designing my own fucking jellyfish. So yeah, I've been working on that one for almost 2 days to get the pattern right for him. But now it is right. Oh yeah, for those of you that love the fly ball, I have him here. Fly ball. He's still on my desk. He should not be on my desk, but he's still on my desk. You can see how fuzzy he is. Like, he really is that fuzzy. This is also my own pattern. But it's just so simple, I'm not sure if I want to give it out. It's just make a ball, grab any pattern of wings and put on, then make 2 round things with the same base yarn as the ball and put it all together. That's it. So I haven't shared this exact pattern to anyone because it's a ball. That's a fly. It's a fly ball. And I have another one in the works. He's very blue. That's his butt end, by the way. I'm working on his eyeballs. He's got the wings pinned down, he just needs eyeballs. So yeah, that's what I've been working on, apart from making more of my card holders. I am pattern testing my own pattern for this. And I also changed the pattern. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've been working on. But it do be that time to end. Because I need to go and pick up the yarn. And then when I get home it's time to make dinner. Because it's already 4 in the afternoon. I suppose we could have another visit from Drew. I think I can type around him if I put his tail underneath my armpit. Yeah, this is the small one. This is the small one. Which deep dive? Okeanos have a dive tonight. They only have 2 more dives of this expedition. They have today and tomorrow. Then we will have to go over to Nautilus. They are starting their big Mariana Arc and Trench expedition on the 7th. Yeah, I know. They are just about to arrive. They have been pushing that ship all night and all day yesterday to get to this site. I have been following that. I wish I was on that ship because I love the waves. They are amazing. And I would be asleep so fast. Other people get seasick. I fall the fuck asleep when there are big waves. So again, Instagram is there. My Discord is there. I am not sure. I cannot promise anything about tomorrow, but there might be a stream. Same time as today, so take this time, go back 3 hours. That will be when I start tomorrow if I stream. And I am really tempted to do one of these in plush yarn because I like to torture myself. So, we shall see. Because I really need to start making up for the Sunday streams I'm missing because of the dives. I think that will be on Thursdays. But if the torture leads to cute critters, think about that. You get torture, but in the end you get cute critter. Well, actually, I'm not sure if I will be streaming. We shall see how I feel. And I am most likely not finding a raid target. Because, nope. The only one I would like to raid, she streams on YouTube. That is a no-go. Oh well. I guess I could say goodbye by waving a spider in your face. I have my candy cane spider. He's right next to me. So that will be it for today. I will say goodbye while holding a giant spider in your face. Yeah, thank you all for being here. I hope to see you sometime, anytime. I will be streaming gaming as normal on Saturday at least. And we will have to see about streaming tomorrow. Make up for missing all of the Sundays. But for now, have a great time zone. Stay safe. Try to find cheap food in this economy. And I shall see you when I see you. Bye.